Woods Walk Wisdom on Juneteenth, 2025. I have a very chatty mind today, so haven't heard as much as I might, but I heard a couple of things. I heard you can make your own paths, and that came from the water. There's been a lot of rain, so a lot of the regular paths are really muddy, and there was one part where I could see that the path had been really washed out, but also there were other paths off of it that the water had made. So that was one thing. And then I just took a unknown path down that ended at a little stream. There were some damselfly, dragonfly type things, possibly mating there, I'm not sure. And it was very isolated, and I felt mostly safe, but there's always that question as a woman alone in the woods. And I know people of color have that question in many, many spaces, including woods. And on this day, I think of all the slaves who hid in woods, were killed in woods, were terrified and escaped. Some escaped, and the people who helped and resisted and hid people, honoring all of that is all a part of this land that I'm on, as well as the lives of Indigenous peoples. I've been listening to Caitlin Curtis's book Native, where she's wrestling with being Christian and being an Indigenous person. I think she's Potawatomi, but I might have that wrong. And just an awareness of all of that. And as I was by that little creek, I had the question, like, will we ever create a world where women feel safe? And has there ever been a world where women feel safe? And just, I feel like the woods are saying, decide. Like, let's decide that we're not gonna tolerate a world where women don't feel safe, where people of color don't feel safe, where disabled people don't feel safe or supported, where trans people don't feel safe. Let's just stop. We can create a different world. It's not the world that was meant to be. So, yeah, let's do that. Love to you all. Bye.